So we're going to talk quickly about cooling rates in rotational molding and how measuring the temperature and the cooling rate of the inside air of the mold can help you improve, determine the optimum cooling rate for your process. So you've been making a part for some time and you're measuring the temperature of that part. You don't make any changes just yet. You're measuring the temperature of that part and you find that you're getting consistent cooling rates. And then there's a cold spot outside. It gets a little bit cold. So now what's happened is your part is cooling faster. And as it cools faster, there is a greater temperature differential between the outside and the inside of the polymer wall. And that differential will then have an effect on the crystallinity of your part wall. And if that crystallinity change is too much, is too different, if that differential is too great, then you will get warpage. You will get deformation on the molded part. Since you're now measuring that temperature of your inside air, you will know that there is a cooling rate beyond which you should not go in order to avoid this warpage. So the K-PAQ gives you eyes inside the mold and allows you to flag when it's getting too cold and your part is cooling too fast. The other way you can use temperature monitoring in rotational molding to optimize your cooling is to note at what point you can demold it. There is a stage there's a stage in the process known as release. And that is when the polymer releases away from the metal tool. Once it is released from the tool, the cooling rate will change. It slows down because we've got this thin layer of air between the polymer and the tool. You effectively can demold that part straight after the release has happened. And that will allow you to reduce your cycle time. Now, if it's a big tank, you may not want to take it out of the mold just at that high release temperature of maybe 100 degrees Celsius, because that tank will slump. So then you would keep it in the mold a little bit longer. But again, unless you measure the temperature, you don't know what that temperature is for your tank or your part that you're trying to demold. So I hope you found that useful. Thank you. Have a good day.